Yeah, right? Rain, we need to talk. Okay. Now. So what's wrong? Why the hell would you post that picture and send it to every kid in school and even some of my teachers? I'm sorry. It was on my chest, and at the time it felt right to post because I was so pissed, but I didn't know why. But then soon after I posted the picture and sent it to everyone, I felt like I was becoming Rain from last year. And I didn't want that to happen again. You don't what, Rain? I don't want to be that Rain that skipped class just to go to the field, hide behind a trash can, and get high. I don't want to be the Rain that's known for killing Thomas Bergan. Too late. Caitlin, I fucked up last year, I really did. And that's my fault, no one else. Even though I didn't kill him physically, I killed him mentally. I did some terrible fucked up shit last year, but I don't want that to define me. And how the fuck do you think that's gonna change anything? No one can just change over the summer. You can't just go and live in Mexico 1 year, change your name to Pablo, come back and think everything's okay. You're still the Rain that made Thomas commit suicide. You're still the Rain who went to the field and hid behind a trash can and got high. And you're still the Rain that slept with almost all the girls in school. You're still Rain O'Brien. I mean, you can get help. But that's not gonna bring Thomas back, and that's definitely not gonna give those girls their virginity back. Just take down the video, Rain. That's all I gotta say. I finally set up my room how I like it. All I gotta do now is buy the black paint and paint the walls. Cool. So am I gonna be a part of this wonderful project or what? You can if you want to. Great, I'll be there. So how was your summer? Every other day we would go and see his mom, and she would look worse and worse every time. My mom is really worried about her, considering that's her best friend. And it hurts every time I walk down these hallways and past his old locker. I remember those times I would hear banging and crying coming from it. And I'd unlock it and find him curled up in a ball at the bottom of the locker crying because Rain put him there. I'm so sorry, Bree. You know, I never really stood up for him. I just told him to shake it off and everything was gonna be okay. You know, I didn't know he was in that much pain until I went to his house one night to bring him a Spanish book that he left. And I walked in his room seeing him lay on the floor crying and bleeding out from his arm. Because he was cutting. And when I really started to stand up for him, it was too late. God, I miss him so much now. You know, if you asked me what his favorite color was, I couldn't even tell you. Because I never really cared how Thomas felt. I would always talk about myself because he was such a great listener. I never not once asked how his day went, but he always asked me. He was such a nice and loving guy, and I never really got to know him. And the only reason why I really even knew him was because our parents are friends. You really want to start being someone's friend when they're finally gone and you